Okay, guys. Okay. Yeah, this is Uhu community. Uhu there for between Saple Road and Upper Bypass. If you are familiar with Captain Osa Tomatoes Farm, so if you are coming through bypass after Captain Osa Tomatoes Farm, very popular. You ask Uhu Junction. That Uhu road now it leads to this very place, this very property. Okay, from here to this junction now is about two, three, three and a half plots away to the junction. So 3.5 plots away. So to my left is going to Tessie, this popular Tessie, which is a Chinese company there. So when you go to my right, and if you take it to the right, then you go come out for that Uhu road, which is that Uhu road now they leads to that road between that third road between Sape Road and Upper. Yes. So this is a Uhu community, and then from here to the third road took us about though the road there a bit bumpy, let's say 7 minutes or 6 minutes. 6 or 7 minutes now with a drive reach here. This is a 50/100. It's starting from this very fence here. It's starting from this very fence here. So I'll show you guys where it is ending. But you know the way this person take building on the way they build you carry you go inside, you go think say this one enter road. No, you not enter road. And just that this one can go build your own shift go inside. So this is what I'm trying to clarify. This is because when people see you go think say it come out from no. You see this fence here. If you see check this fence here, then if you can't check this house, the line of this fence, you get to see that you still have about 10 feet before this building. You still have about 10 feet before this building. So this structure is nowhere close to the road, because the road, so if you take that fence now, this is the line. This is the line. So just that if you look at this one, you go think say this structure come road, you not come. So you not the road. And just that this one shifting, you won't go inside. That's why. That if you watch that other house now, that other next house is the same line with this very one. The same line with this very one. So that's it. This is what they want to clarify this thing is. Because there are some people now that will see them for video, they'll think, say, the house too near road, the near road. No, it is not. So but maybe like, this is the parking space. The parking space is at this angle. This is the angle where the parking space is. And here be the parking space where you'll be parking your cars. Okay, 50/100. Oh, this is it's a distress sale. It's a distress sale. I have to be frank. It's a distress sale. So I know some people they take advantage of distress sale a lot, but it is a distress sale. So and then we should also try as much as possible not to take advantage of a distress seller, because person we want sell, you don't know why we want sell them. Okay, it is stopping around this area here. Around this area. This part belongs to somebody else. This part here, so it belongs to someone else. So it belongs to someone. This very person somebody else can get them. Okay. This property is having 3 apartments. We have 3 bedrooms in front, a self-contained at the middle, and a 3 bedrooms at the end. So that self-contained in the middle, now room and parlor self-contained 9B. Room and the parlor self-contained 9B. Room and the parlor self-contained 9D for the middle. Which that room and parlor is having a kitchen and the toilet. It is having a kitchen and a toilet. So this is it. Now powerful houses now full this area. Powerful houses. Uhu now in this Uhu community. Now in this very property day. Uhu community. So that's not the entrance to all the apartments from that angle. And another thing is it's a 50/100. But what I'm seeing here, this one is more than a 100. It is definitely more than 100. So this should be about 110 from 110. And it is more than 100. It is more than 100. If you check this fence now, from where that fence for start, you can't start. That is definitely 100. So you can't do here. So this very person now, he's taking the line of this fence. This other one, you see, which is about 20 feet safe. 20 feet, yes, 20 feet. 20 feet. So let's just say 120 9B. So 120. The reason why you see am say be like this, na community people na they cause am. You know, so all those points for community, the way they take dey draw tape, na eye gauge they use. Na eye gauge they use to the draw tape. You know, so anybody when use eye gauge to come measure land, you cannot compare it with a surveyor when surveyor measure. So you know, so when they measure, some people won't come inside, some people won't come out. So anybody with fair fence go fence. And we all fence, you know, follow where they peg for them. But when some people come, you go come do survey I mean, you do survey I mean to say. When they do survey, now you come like survey will come straighten now. Probably this one fair fence now, you fence you like this. Then this one come, you can't do survey for you. Survey will tell them say no, you not reach back, see where you want for start, see where you for end. So being that this one already fence, you know come dey accurate. Because this one use means maybe this one not do survey, you not do survey for you. And now community gauging, now in this one take do your fencing. So there will not be complications. That's why when you see some properties, you say you like this one bend. You go be like say this one not bend. You understand? So now all those now those points I want the community when they peg the land for them. So now they have to draw tape. The moment they draw tape for you, you don't finish. You don't draw tape. Okay, now here for start, now here you for end. You know, so you see some property self, it will slant. Maybe the inside self will be 50, the back will be 50, the front will come be 55 or 60. You know, because they are gauging, they're not the, you know, eye gauge now. Excuse me, now they use. Eye gauge you compare to a surveyor that will just you use everything to make sure say everything is accurate. You know, so this is a 3 apartment house. It's self-contained. Two three bedrooms. That is what we have here. Uhu community. Uhu. So if you like, can you just call me? I'll bring you over to come and see it. The parking space is very long and big. Just that this entrance, the beginning, seems tight, but it doesn't. It is not tight to the extent say car no will fit pass out. Even tipper will fit pass here, and even a tipper can pass through there. So, but for inside, it come wide for inside. So you see this one done through now. Maybe the moment this one raise the fence now, you do it floor. You never do ties. You do ties, then you don't do ties for some parts, but you never do some for some parts. So the moment this one fence now. The fence to do it flood, then you don't park enter with that. You don't park enter with that. So the reason why areas like this never to spring up is because you see somebody now acquired this very big compound. So this very big compound reach there. Another person now see acquire and just they go, and these people now they will leave it for years. They'll leave it for you, go say make it wait, you want to sell that later or make it develop, you want to put company when say you want to put now, company not come, you leave on for there. So all these things they make it around the quick develop, things like this. Imagine this line and see houses when they come. Give them 3 years more, you get to see that all these houses don't overdevelop. But this one, give them 5 years, it will still be like this. They will abandon it, you know. So all this kind of thing, they even make all these community people come they want enter people land because they'll come like they sell for you the next 10 years now. They don't hungry. They're not gonna see land sell again. And don't they touch them. They'll come they use that till they find the one where they will fit enter for inside. You know. So they'll come they find which one they go thief when they see till they enter the wala. When they enter. So that is it, guys. So if you have a property like this, you try as much as possible to develop it. If you cannot develop it, then you make it small, 2 by 2. When it is too big like this, you can't hope say when I do something, you know. I understand say you need them. Sometimes money matter, but at a time, you know. So try and still do 1 or 2 things with it. You know, unlike the new case when they say somebody buy for Magba 1979 or so, 90 buy the land, all this why not developer, nothing, you know. So now community can go enter there now. You can imagine 1979 you bought a land since then, since 1979. Nigerians are very funny. Okay, guys, have a nice day and bye. Do you need professional videographer and photographer to project the life of your event? Then call us on Marlboro TV now. We cover wedding ceremony, birthday party, housewarming, get together, burial ceremony, any kind of ceremony you can think about. We have high quality cameras and professional handlers too. Also, maybe you're not attending the event due to one reason or the other, but you want to watch it live on your TV screen on a full HD with your family and loved ones. Call us now. If you want sell property, whether na land or na house, so we fit still help you market am. As far as say e dey better area and e dey very much genuine, we go help you market am.